continue with our conditional statement. So this is the do while loop. Do while loop. This was actually the while loop. So let me clean everything here, and then we concentrate on the do while loop. Okay. So this is do while loop syntax. We're gonna write that here. So we say basically for the do while loop, we normally do not know the number of iterations we're gonna have in our programming. So and also this do while is a bit different from the while loop, because this actually execute the your code or your print out statement before or the incremental and conditions are actually checked. So that is the basic difference between the do while and the while loop. Okay, so let's look at the structure of the do while. So for the do while, normally what we have to do is to have the initializer here. So this is basically the syntax. So we have let me write it in small caps. Okay, so we say initializer. We have the initializer here, or the initialize count. Okay, so or counter, whatever. Here, good. Then we also write the keyword do for the do while. Okay, so and then inside our curly parentheses, we gonna have our code here. Okay, so code or the print out here, and then what else do we have in here? We have also the increment and decrement right in here. So here we say we have increment or decrement here. It's a C here. Increment and decrement what here. Perfect, like this. So decrement or increment here. Yeah, so if there's no comment, you can actually see it well. And then we say, where do we actually write the while? The while will be here. While we use the while keyword. While, oh, while, and then we're gonna have the condition right inside the while. Okay, but you need to make sure you terminate the condition right after the while round bracket. So inside here will be the condition. Okay, condition for the code. Okay, good. So this is actually the syntax for the do while. First we have the initialize counter or the initializer here, and then we will have the do keyword, and then we have the open and close curly bracket, and in here we're gonna have our print out or the code or the feedback on the screen here, and then we're gonna have the decrement or the increment right under the right code. Then in the while, after the closing curly bracket, we're gonna have the keyword while, and then we're gonna have our condition here. Okay, let's have an example on the screen. I comment all this out, and then we concentrate on the example. Okay, perfect. So here, let's implement the same printing of numbers using the do while. So first, as I said, we have the initializer or counter, and this initializer have a return type of what? Int. And then we're gonna assign this to basically 0 or 1. So let's go with 1. And then here let's use the do keyword. So we have the do, and inside our open and closing parentheses, we're gonna have the print statement here. Okay, so we say, what are we gonna print? We're gonna print I to the users. Okay, and I terminate. Then we have what? The increment that I explained earlier on. So the I plus plus, that's the increment, and then we're gonna have our while. Good. So now we are finished with the do. So where are we gonna write the while statement? Here exactly. So beneath, after your closing curly bracket, you write the while keyword here. That'll be HIO here. Good, perfect. Then here we're gonna have what? The condition. So what will be the condition? We say I should be less or equal to 10. Okay, so less or equal to 10. That is the condition for our program. Then you need to make sure you terminate the condition. Okay, so let's run this and let's see what it's gonna display on the screen. Okay, so in our console, we have 1 to 10 in our console. Anytime I change the initializer, like probably 2, it's gonna change our what? Our code, right? It's gonna start from 2 instead of 1 here. Okay, so exactly it's gonna start from 2, but in a nutshell we're gonna start from 1, and that is a bit much appropriate. So let's watch here. What if we want to add how to display the even numbers as we have been demonstrating in the other control structures? So first we need to wrap around the if statement around the print. So let's implement our if here. If, and then we're gonna have our if condition, and that is I divisible by 2 should be equal to 0 to get our even. And then we say this will be inside the open and close bracket here. Okay, so let me rearrange the codes right here. Good. Then after our closing bracket, we're gonna have the increment beneath it. Yeah, excellent. Just like this. Then I run on the screen. Yeah, good. So this is basically how we implement the do while conditional statement in that program. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video, and then would like you to subscribe and watch our playlist for the Dart so that you can begin from the scratch before you get into the conditional statement. So we'd like you to also turn on the notification button to also get our next uploaded videos. Peace. I'm out.